Hi everybody, it's me, the Hidden Object Guru. Hope you're having a good day. I kind of am. I'm stressed about this election stuff, but it's going to be over soon.
And we don't even live there.
No. Hey Brandon, you know what the crazy part is? I truly believe George W. Bush regrets being president.
I actually do agree with you.
Like, I think he 100% regrets that he let all of those people cheat on his behalf.
Yeah.
And I think he thinks now how much happier he would be and how much better the world would be if he conceded.
I think so. He clearly regrets actions he took. Look at his paintings.
Yep.
His paintings.
That all he does is just sit around painting pictures of all the disabled people who got injured in his wars. It's terrifying. Hey, Gaming Ass. I think the man regrets having been president, regrets cheating. Again, I don't think he's a good person, but I believe, like, at home at night in the darkness, he regrets everything that happened.
I don't think he's a bad person, unlike certain other...
Oh, no, Dick Cheney's evil.
Yeah.
Scooter Libby's evil.
Trump is evil.
Oh, no, Trump's obviously evil. Yeah. There's no even question about that.
Like, he has remorse.
Yeah.
He has shown he can care for people.
Yeah. He is clearly full of remorse. All right, let's do this. You want to turn off that light for me?
Ugh.
She doesn't, but she will anyway.
She literally waited until I was sitting
down. Did! And close that door.
Dick move.
I'm a monster, but we're playing a dark game, so I didn't have a lot of choice in the matter. Let's do this. What happened?
I was going to read a novel.
Oh. We can turn on the Cthulhu light. That doesn't bother me.
Oh, really?
Actually, it does. Yeah, less bad than you'd think. Yeah, but you can't read it with that. Just turn on the big light. It's fine.
I can read with that.
No, turn on the big light.
No,
as long as the door is closed, I'm fine. You're sure?
Yeah.
All right.
If that's okay, I'm good with that.
All right. Hey, Christian. So anyway, once it's finished loading, I'll start the recorder and do the intro. And I'll tell what amounts to a tiny story. Hey, Galaxy. Are you enjoying your video logging? Video log? Yeah, that makes sense. Because blog stands for weblog, so video log. Thanks, Christian. I appreciate you dropping by. Be sure to like and subscribe. Unless you've already subscribed, in which case don't press the button, because then you would unsubscribe. That's right, I know how buttons work. You're welcome, world. Well, this is taking a bit of time to load. That was disconcerting. Alright. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Amnesia Rebirth. I played the original Amnesia so long ago, and this is true, so long ago that I didn't buy it on Steam. I went to Frictional Games' website and gave them my credit card information. This is before I had a PayPal account. Gave them my credit card information and downloaded it directly from Frictional Games. Because that used to be how you had to buy video games. Hey, Bronson. Oh, that's terrible. I hope you're okay. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying the Little Hope videos. There's more coming this weekend. So I assume this is a remake of Amnesia, right? Anyway, thanks to Frictional Games and your PR agency for sending me a copy. I appreciate that. Oh, I know. I've heard that. So what's the loading time going to do to me this time? Because that was a long load. Don't worry, for the video version, I will be pausing this. Favorite horror game, Christian, is Deadly Premonition. And then, of course, Manhunt. Oof. Oh, that's horrible, Bronson. I think I can speak for everyone when we wish you a speedy recovery.
What happened? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you're okay.
He's not? Alright, here we go. There is no subtitles. Can I get some subtitles, please?
Which game is your favorite horror game?
Deadly Premonition.
Christian doesn't know which game that is.
Look it up.
What's the other
It's the
name
best.
for it? There's another name for it, isn't there?
Well, no, the Japanese name, but it wouldn't know it by that. Deadly Premonition, and then, of course, my other favorite game is Manhunt, which is also horror. Two of my top 3 favorite games of all time are horror games.
Murder House, you've mentioned liking before.
Well, yeah, but that's a brand new game.
Oh,
It's not
that's
one of
what-
my favorite games of all time. Yeah, Murder House is great. And that's coming from the star of Murder House, so hopefully that means something. Are there no subtitles? Alright, look at this. Game. No subtitles. Controls. No subtitles. Display. No subtitles. Graphics. Oh, have they put it under audio?
Yeah.
Why?
I was just about to say it's under audio.
Oh, so, alright, fine.
It's-
Alright, font
It
size.
is logical.
You're a crazy woman. Subtitles are the opposite of audio. Alright, let's get to it.
Building on yourself.
Not yet, Gaming X. Thank you for reminding me to check after this stream. It's a very scary game.
Oh, whoops.
Instinct. Lush,
Like, I was very freaked out by the first one of these.
even at those closest to you. Time has passed. And time
And then these guys made Soma, which is also very creepy.
it has stolen your memories.
Damn.
The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of
That's my lady, the lady guru.
you have
She'll say hi in the text chat.
inside.
Oh, yes. I will say hi now.
And there's nothing left of the person who used to be.
Oh no.
But you try. You try to.
So it's not just a remake.
smile.
Because the first one was set
Try
earlier
to
than the
remember
30s.
how to love.
That interests me.
And one
She does
day
not have a
you
YouTube
crawl
channel,
out
no.
From your hiding place and step back into the world.
Hey, Pedro.
And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
Oh, I like that castle.
See what I did there? I said hi now. Get it? Get it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice sketching. Turns out this game was a sketching simulator.
Well, thank you, Christian. I think I'm quite lovely.
Oh, totes.
It's not there, won't make it go away.
Oh, no.
So,
They're
it's just
quite
a
understandably
phase.
nervous.
It'll settle
Nervous.
down soon.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, Bronson.
Hard though.
Yeah, except it's a 1930s plane. You should be nervous.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining
Ah.
what might go wrong.
Well, hopefully we can distract you from your pain for a little while.
Oh,
Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
Fun fact, the reason he's making that sound is stuffed animals like that used to be stuffed with beans.
I'm glad when this journey's over and his had a
Rather than foam and plastic like they are now.
So much more to come.
Oh, damn, Bronson, that's terrible. What? Did we just go to the past or the future? keep to your book. You'll be fine. We're playing Amnesia, Christian. Ooh. Plane crashes are always a rough way to start a game, but they're a very popular way to start a game. I haven't played Outlast 2 yet. I've just played the first one and the expansion pack to the first one. Always true. Oof.
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No. No, come on.
That does make sense, Bronson.
Need to find him. He must understand.
Oof.
Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her.
Damn.
Focus.
I was actually talking to somebody who,
I am still.
it was a second-hand story, but he was telling me about his friend who worked maintenance on planes, and then they were like, when we're doing, like, minor repairs and things, we only use red duct tape. Like, bright red duct tape. Because then you won't, you know, because you have to cover up vents when you're scraping and doing repainting to keep stuff from getting into the vents. Okay, come on, we got this. And they have to use bright red duct tape so they won't forget to take it off because it doesn't match the color of the plane. And it's like, leaving those vents covered up would be a disaster. Oh yeah, I do have a copy of Outlast 2. What is that? Sedatives? Hopefully it's sedatives. Oof. I think there's a video of me playing Outlast 2. I'd have to check that.
It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do
Okay.
not allow yourself to fear.
I can do that.
Understand me, Tassi?
No, I'm not scared. Alright, so if I took the sedative, I assume... Oof. Keeps me from having that crazy darkness around my vision overflow effect. Where's anybody? Alright, let's look at this bad boy. Oh my god. Okay. Nice, you can replay cutscenes that tell you clues about the game. Can't do anything with that one, sadly. Third rifle, Anastasi, Tassi, Trianon, or Thanon. Engineering drafter, nice. Reminders, okay. Damn. Alright, let's do it.
My handwriting. I don't remember.
Creepy. I think the hanged woman's the most interesting because it's just such a creepy effect. She never does anything. She just hangs there, and then suddenly, boom, tongue attack. But most of the time, she just hangs there. Like, the rest of them are nasty and seem to want to get you, but she literally just kind of hangs there until, boom. Like I said, tongue attack. We got buried in a sandstorm? Oh, hell no.
Hello. Hello. This is Tassi.
Come on. Oh, that's so cool. They're teaching me how to turn wheels for later in the game when I got, like, valve handles and whatnot. Oh, that's not good. I'm trying, buddy. You can see that, can't you? Okay, if you were a radio, where would you be? Is that it up there? No. I don't know how planes work. Gotcha. Oof. I'm trying. That had to be terrifying. I hope you recover. Yes, I've never had any kind of a serious vehicle crash. I've been in a couple of car accidents, but nothing, like, serious. I've really lucked out that way. So that's not it either. And it's not this button somehow. Even though that's the easiest thing to push. Oh, here we go. Oh, flight plan. Nice. Okay, the Cassandra. Nicolas Masson. French Sudan. 7 hours. Oh my god. How do people spend that long in planes? No, Christian, I don't.
I've got to get outside.
I'm trying. Oh, this is bad. What is that? Oh, it's the door handle. I have to undo the lock. Oh, good. I'm out in the desert. That's creepy. It's a good question. What is the theme of Man of Medan? Probably just that it's important to respect the dead, and trying to profit off of tragedy will only ever lead to disaster. If it has a theme, I would say that's the theme. Because remember, they only get in trouble because they're doing what they...
Where did they go?
Also, I guess there's kind of a class struggle theme, because all the fishermen wanted to do was drive up and scam them out of a couple of $100. But Conrad is such a jerk to the poor people that they decide to pull a horrific kidnapping instead. Like, the fisherman's plan was to just try and scam these people, which was pretty rough. But it ended up going real badly for everybody. Can I throw things? Oh, yeah, I can. I assume that's going to be important later. Hey, Arsene.
In my case, left side
Boom.
bandages, quickly.
Well, what do you think of what kind of fun game are you looking to play? I think the most fun game is, what do you call it? Help me out here. Spelunky, right? That's the most fun game?
Yeah, totes.
Yeah. Spelunky's the most fun game if you're looking for a fun game. You can probably get the original Spelunky really cheap, and Spelunky 2 isn't even that expensive. And it's the exact same game as Spelunky, just, you know, a lot better. What is that? Is that a camera? That's a camera. So I got some sort of an astrolabe type deal. I got a compass. Got some cameras. I have rarely assured people that my streams were completely family friendly. I do play a lot of horror games here on the stream. By family friendly, I mean I never swear.
Well,
Or
you
talk
don't.
about... Well, no, I don't. That's what I said. Or talk about particularly awful issues. But the content of the game can sometimes get deeply iffy. I'll never play a game that is even borderline pornographic on the channel, but I will play obscenely violent games on the stream.
Depends on your definition of pornographic.
Well, not on stream.
You played those games on stream.
No.
The bikini girl that
That's...
shoot the
Well,
wall
that is
at.
an insane...
Again, some people think that's pornographic.
That's true. Some people do
I
think
don't
that's
think
pornographic.
so, but
To say that Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter is pornographic
Yeah.
would be insane.
but
Okay, well, I'm starting to cook in the sun, so I really have to find some cave or something. I can hear my skin boiling. I will,
how
Arsene.
hot is the sun?
Well, it's the African desert, so we're in the Sahara. It's got to be pretty rough. There's an explained video about the witch trial coming soon, and the whole plot of it. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet. It definitely will, it just hasn't happened. I've been busy. I'm surprised there was nothing down there. Let's get in the shade, look around some more. What is that? Oh, this is the landing gear. Okay. Okay. Hilarious, Christian. You'll have to listen to one of the podcasts I do if you want to hear me cursing. And even then, it almost never happens.
Now, if you want to hear cursing, find one of the rare streams where I play a video game.
Yeah, no, that'll be a lot of cursing. Okay, back in the shade. That's good.
Wait, thank you.
We have no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Selim. He's hurt.
Oh, no.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The cave
Well, this is rough. Thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed the video, Arsene. People seem to be responding to it quite a bit. It's not my most successful video ever yet, but it is my most successful video ever from a standpoint of, hey, it's a coffee samovar? Is that the word I'm looking for? The Middle Eastern coffee maker? Samovar? Anyway, I'd have to look it up. But it is my most successful video ever for convincing people to subscribe to the channel. So thank you so much, everyone who did. Oh, we gotta hurry. I am holding left trigger to move run while
Did you
moving.
miss much, Horror King? You missed
Plane
everything.
You missed a plane crash.
Yeah, that is actually
You should
true.
be désolé right now for missing a plane crash. That says cat tongues. I do not want to investigate that box any further.
That's a valid choice.
Mm-hmm.
Salim!
Yes, I've been playing Minecraft since there was first a Minecraft. Well, not since there was first a Minecraft, but like, so Minecraft first goes on sale, you know, and you have to go to the website to buy it. And I would say I waited 3 or 4 months before first buying Minecraft. So I have an like Minecraft.com account.
Apparently, I sound like someone that doesn't cuss a lot.
That is not a good description of her at all. You have no idea.
Well, I don't necessarily sound like someone, or even look like someone that curses.
People have been asking if I'll start a couple of people have asked if I would start a Minecraft hardcore thing, and that's where you play a world with one life, and if you die, it's over.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So I played Minecraft on PC, on Xbox 360, on Xbox One. If, you know, there was a platform, I got Minecraft on it and I played it on it.
What did I say nope to?
Never beaten it, though. Never spent much time in the Nether. Never fought an Ender Dragon, you know.
Oh, I said nope to the picture you sent me, Horror King, asking me if that was the
We
ice
did
cream I was
it!
eating. It was not.
What?
And I sent you a picture of what it was.
Good, isn't it? People have been here.
So,
That's not a good sign. It's a cult
instead of dying of thirst, I get it.
Leon.
What?
hideout.
Don't get your hopes up. We're in shit.
We've got a South African on the trip with us, and that's never good. South Africans cannot be trusted.
What
Generally.
are you saying?
South Africans? Afrikaans people?
Oh.
Why do you think I'm doing the South African
I
voice?
didn't know what you were doing.
Ugh.
Oh, there is a cave.
Damn right there is.
Oh, thank God.
I'm just saying, never trust a boar any more than you trust someone from Oklahoma. All right.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, stories don't do this place justice.
Okay.
It's amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells,
Aw, that's
flavours,
nice.
colours.
Alright. All the notes are stored in my journal. Thank you. Hey, Caleb. Ah, totally accurate battle simulator. I've played around with that a little, and it's quite cute. If I had an extra copy, I would give it to you. Rachel Holt, Chief People Wrangler, Papers Travel from Croydon. Nice. Thank you for suggesting her on top of everything much better than me. Oh, hopefully. Is there something secret on the back? There is not.
Rachel, yeah, she organized those lectures in London.
Check
and,
your
Charlie back at the
Discord
Institute
general.
recommended her.
The chat there.
Oh,
Good head
okay.
on her. I like it.
Alright, we made it into the cave, peeps. Hey, Super 8.
Oh, Tazzy. Such tiny, perfect
Pretty good.
photos.
Hogu won a Scooby-Doo trivia quiz.
I
before
did.
the
It
stream
was close,
started.
though.
It was close.
What do you mean ragdolls, Christian? I haven't seen any character models yet. Unless you're talking about the monkey doll at the beginning, which was a literal, you know, monkey doll. It wasn't a rag doll, though. It had fake fur. Rag dolls are literally made out of rags. Like Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy. Now that's a loading time. You said rag dolls are what you like, and I haven't seen any rag dolls in the game. Uh-oh. How is it this bright in here? So wait. So it's okay, so yeah. The premise of the first Amnesia was you wake up in a dungeon, right? And you have to figure out what's going on in the dungeon. And then you gradually find out by searching the dungeon that it's the dungeon you built to murder people for scientific experiments, and you've just forgotten that. And so likewise, this is a game where, yes, she wakes up in the plane, but it's actually like days after the plane crash, and she will only gradually find out what happened since the plane crash that eventually made her sprint back to the plane. That's true, Super 8. But they thought a Raggedy Ann doll wasn't creepy enough for the movie, so they made it like this elaborate Victorian doll with a cracked face and real human hair. But that's not what the actual Annabelle doll is. And what's this? Oh, photograph.
Salut, Mamie. I bought this here.
Yeah, Trianon. It was Trianon. Uh-oh, love transcends law. So is he Moroccan and they weren't allowed to get married because she's French citizen? That could be it.
Speech, something poetic.
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just... I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined.
Salim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop
The two
worrying
brackets
about
generally mean that they're not actually speaking English. These characters are, because he's North African and she's French, they're actually speaking French and they're just translating it for us.
poetry.
As a general rule, that's what two angular greater than, lesser than brackets mean. What do you call the angular brackets?
No clue.
Because I've been calling them greater than and lesser than signs, but that's obviously not what they're actually called.
There is a dictionary of literary terms over there.
Kind of busy
So
at the
we can
moment,
look it up and find out.
so I'm not going to worry about that.
But I have no
Would you ask? Oh, yeah, well, I'm not going to check it now. I'll check it after the stream. I'm in the middle of a game, Gaming X. Tossy, rest handle those. Must have been hell for. Oh. Damn.
Oh, I see.
Not yet,
Yes,
Horror
Horror
King.
I did answer that wrong. I did read that wrong.
How should you approach a girl you like? I can offer no advice on that because I've never approached a girl I like.
True story.
Yeah. In my entire life, women have always come to me because I'm shockingly attractive and confident.
That's not.
That's not true at all.
Being so...
That's not true at
you
all.
are confident in some way.
Yeah, generally, I'm not confident at all. I'm just really good looking, so I've never had to work
Are
at
you
that.
okay with that comment being shown?
Yes, no, it's obviously a funny comment.
Yes. Well, I laughed.
The answer, of course, always is be an interesting person. If you want to get if you want people to like you, be an interesting person. That's the secret.
Don't rely on people getting hints. Some of them, certain people, are freaking oblivious to
any hints, no matter how obvious.
rather blatant
Oh,
flirting.
totally. Use a match to light lamps. Yeah, but I don't need that lamp just yet.
Seriously.
I know.
You're oblivious.
Famously.
By now you'll know about the crash.
I've had to apologize to so many women in my life for having no idea I was being hit
How
on.
many?
More than one.
Okay. There's more than me?
Oh, yeah. It's just who I am. Okay.
No one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it.
Oh.
Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If
if it is.
That's rough.
Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry that you're up in 5:51, but I'm glad you're here to watch the stream.
Thank you so
I
much.
should have stayed home after.
Yeah, I've been calling it less than sign and greater than sign. I thought there was a better name. Left angle bracket. Thank you. So when I called it an angular bracket, I was right. I just thought it was a more ocular. Sorry, there was a less awkward term than that.
There is actually a term in
Who's this Yasmin?
there's like a really weird, obscure term for it, but I can't remember what it is for reasons.
Yasmin Shabani. Gotcha.
What a beautiful girl. Is that your daughter?
There you go, Christian.
Yes. My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren. Did you leave her in Paris? Yes. Is she with her
Yasmin, I'd like to check the Sadiola samples were packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
Let's go. Rock and roll radio. Cool, Caleb. I always encourage people to write. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite creative outlet, obviously. I love writing. And I always encourage people who have stories to tell them any way they can. That's why Trung always drops by and does his fan fiction here, because it's how he's most comfortable sharing his writing with the world. You may not get it, and I might not get it, but anytime people can share their writing with the world, I'm very happy to help them do that.
Wait, you're making fun of Hokuru here for going outside and bursting into flames?
That's true.
Well, it's more true about me than you, if we're meaning that, like, quite literally.
That's true. You are more sensitive. Because I have my grandparents, at least one of my grandparents was Magyar, I'm actually very sun resistant. Magyars, by the way, are the Huns in Hungary.
Whereas I have, an indigenous Canadian ancestor, but yet I am
Yeah,
white
but that's
as snow.
1/32. I'm talking 1/4
Well,
Magyar.
It's
Maybe
it's
actually
more
1/16.
not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Damn right. Alex and Rich on October 36th. So that's from last Halloween.
I won't stay here.
Thanks, Hans.
You won't be staying. You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you.
Do I have a favorite shooting game? That's tough. Is there a shooting game I go back to a lot? I mean, all-time favorite was, of course, GoldenEye and Nintendo 64.
A Resident Evil shooting game that you really liked?
Which one? I'm trying to think.
It was on the GameCube?
Oh, yeah, Darkside Chronicles. I love that on the Wii. Yeah, Darkside Chronicles. But they're talking more like first-person shooter content.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe third-person shooter. One of my all-time favorite third-person shooters that I can't get enough of and I think is perfect in every way and everyone should get is a game called Binary Domain. If you don't have Binary Domain, get Binary Domain. It's perfect. Expedition Leader. Sponsor.
Yeah, it does.
What's that? You have a hostess?
Marluxia?
Marluxia.
Marluxia.
Yeah.
Comment about the election.
Yeah, it's scary, but the thing is, Putin has complete control of the courts in a way that Trump doesn't. Which you got to remember is, oh no, dead bodies. In America, the states handle elections. The federal government has no real power over elections. So he can't get them to stop the votes.
We have a similar ice cream here, Horror King. It's a premium salted caramel ice cream. It looks a lot like the, is it PC Premium? Ones?
Yeah.
That we get here.
Huh.
It's similar because it looks quite similar. It is
What
quite good.
the hell?
But I'm not a huge fan of salted caramel. I prefer no salt.
Damn. Thanks for the German, guys. Super helpful. Although something happens in heaven, I saw. Anyway.
Was it on the GameCube?
Favorite first-person survival is... The which game?
The Resident Evil one we were talking about.
No, it's Wii.
It was Wii. Oh, it was on the Wii. Sorry, I misspoke and said GameCube.
Yeah, no, because it was a point at the screen to shoot.
Yes.
No, favorite third-person survival game is probably the new game Dismantle, which I frigging love. Favorite first-person survival game, no question there, is The Long Dark. a game that I got a lot of hassle over my review because I gave it a weirdly negative review just because the game over and over and over and over again would delete my saves and ruin all of my progress in the game. So, yeah. But I still love The Long Dark, but I had to stop playing it because it kept deleting my save file. It's going to be a while, Christian. Salted caramel is one of the best. I don't have any real love for the ice cream. I generally don't eat ice cream that much. Cream tends to bother me. But salted caramel like chocolate's one of my favorite flavors. Totally agree with that. Okay. You're injured, dead. Oh no. There's a creature here. What?
There is some sort of creature here. I must
Oh no.
They followed the path through the mountain.
How did I lose the rest of them?
Why couldn't you wait?
Can she not see that, like, this is all taken days? She didn't just wake up in the plane. Something must have happened. I used to like saltwater taffy as a kid. I haven't had it in years. Yay!
Delicious.
I'll remember to try that next time at the... Well, I'm not going to Bulk Barn anytime soon.
Oh no, the stuff from Bulk Barn is horrid.
It's not the real thing at all?
It's not the real thing at all. I'm trying to remember. There's a store somewhere that sells the real thing.
Okay.
Last time I had some, a friend brought it back from the East Coast for me.
Ah.
Yeah.
I remember it being
Halifax.
very big in Maryland.
It's huge in Nova Scotia.
Not a surprise there. I'm very worried about what's happening next. And that's fine, Christian. You're going to have trouble finding it on the internet, though. There's not a lot of good pictures of me.
Oh, gosh.
no.
How do we describe saltwater?
Go for it,
taffy?
Caleb. It's very sweet like caramel. Extremely. And it's notable mostly because it is the chewiest toffee there is. Hmm.
You can get all different flavors, too.
I want to know that I'm keeping them
Ooh.
There is another name for it. There is a British
She's
name
pregnant,
for it.
everybody.
I can't remember what we said it was. Because my grandmother used to call it something else.
Okay, so is this a dead... Yeah, this is a dead end. They do want me to go the other way. Go for it, Caleb. I can't offer too much feedback. I'm the worst at titles. I've never, Oh, we're looking for the path through the mountain. Oh, thank God. Alright. That's right. Started some braziers up. Oh, no. Damn it. Honestly, that sounds like, Hunters of Cosmos is the only one I wouldn't sign off 100% because I'm not really clear. Are they hunting? Is Cosmos a thing they're hunting? Are they hunters of the cosmos, i.e., hunters out in space? That would be the only note I have. The other two, perfectly good titles. Obviously, I can't say how appropriate they are for the stories you wrote because I haven't read the stories. Oh, you can't run with the match out, everybody, or the match will immediately go out, which is realistic. Yes, I know. I've played the original. Oh, come on. Yes! Can I pick this up and take it with me? I cannot. Can I? Looks like the kind of one I should be able to pick up and take with me. I didn't get to the second one in time. Yes, more matches! But only 2 more matches. Oh, this is going to be rough. Hilarious. You can't. I just said that, Christian. Like, I write for Game Critics, and there's a 20-year-old picture of me there on Game Critics, but that's not really accurate to how I look now, is it? Because it's 20 years old.
It's not that far off.
No, it's not that far
I mean,
off.
it's a weird angle picture.
Yeah, it's a very weird picture. But it's not that different. Like, literally, if you just clicked through the links below in the description, you can actually find some stuff. But not good stuff. Whew. Alright, let's do this. I will check out the Creepshow animated special yet. I did enjoy the movie Creepshow. Uh-oh. So I'll be happy to check out the animated special. I remember back in the day, they were very excited to do an all-animated Creepshow 3, and they never got the ability to do it. So I guess this is a follow-up to that.
I feel so much better in here.
As do I, lady. Although, again, I would be happier if I had brought that torch with me.
I feel like it would be really creepy if I understand your comment correctly, Christian. If we could see you at our window.
Yeah, that is creepy.
Although, that would mean you would be able to fly.
Yes, we live very high in the air. Yay, 2 more matches. What is going on with this thing? Holy Mother, hear my plea. Okay. And I can't... You know what? Like, I can't take part of this and turn it into a torch. No, maybe leave the creepy monster shrine alone, Hogaru. Cause yourself less problems there. Oh, I see. Yeah. I got you, Caleb. You might want to go with Hunters of the Cosmic, then. Just because, you know, it tells people exactly what, Did you just hear a baby? I feel like I just heard... Oh, that's a door. It's not a crying baby. Damn you, manual door opening. I'm so bad at you. Let's do it. My hand disappeared there. You heard that, right? It's okay. There's got to be a thing to light up around here somewhere. He said, having no confidence that that was true. Yes, yes, I heard it too, lady. Whew. Well, yes, we live in Canada, Christian. But I mean in an apartment building.
Journey to French Sudan.
You're welcome, Caleb.
Pray that she will take it.
Any help I can
It is
offer.
what she needs, what both of us need.
Okay.
Be away from these memories. And back into the world.
Oh no, something horrible happened? Did they have a baby and the baby died? Wait, what? No, maybe they had a little girl, because I remember there was a picture of a little girl looking at a castle. So their daughter might have died. Or that was a picture of her as a youth. Nope, no going that way. I really got to finish Scanner Sombre.
We're pretty far from Florida, Christian.
We are, you know, I mean, we're an entire country away, obviously.
Yes.
Because Florida is an entire country away from Canada. Gah! I was not okay with that game. I appreciate it, Christian. Oh, hell. Come on, struggle harder! You can do it, lady.
Oh, Caleb lives in Australia.
Nice! I'm from Australia.
Well, born there.
Yes, that's what from means.
Yeah.
It's another one of those jackets. Weird. Disturbing signs in the darkness will increase your fear. Huh. What is the Rusty Lake series? And I don't know if you play it, because I don't know anything about you, King of Myth. Oh, you. Gotcha. Well, that went badly. No. I haven't played the Rusty Lake series. But I can recommend the Lakeview Cabin series. Now, that's good horror. Someone left a comment that I sound like the kind of person who reads children's books on tape.
Weird.
And I'm like, well, this is an entirely invented voice, so yes.
Yeah.
I do sound very neutral. Because that's what they look for in the kind of person who reads children's books on tape.
This isn't where How did I get here?
So what is the Rusty Lake series about, if I may ask? And anyway, I can't recommend Lakeview Cabin highly enough. Lakeview Cabin's fantastic. very, very creepy horror series, especially the collection. They do this one that's a tribute to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that is just one of the most effective pieces of horror video game design I've ever seen in my life. Why is that rock glowing? That's a really good question. Is that a floating rock? Is it moving? Yeah, it seems to be shimmering. Is it like magnetic and it's going to lead me somewhere? Oh, okay. So it's like a mystery series. Cool. I just haven't heard of it. Is it available on Steam? And is it something I should check out for the channel? Look, it's another one of those floaty rocks. When I touch them, they lose their ability to float. What the hell?
This thing.
How did I get some kind of weird alien technology on my wrist? I know it's basically just, like that weird old-timey steampunk nonsense from the movie Kronos. Great movie, by the way, Kronos. You want a truly creepy movie, check out Kronos. It's Guillermo del Toro's first film. Stars Ron Perlman. Well, I think we found out what's going on with the floating rocks. They're part of weird alien metal that reacts to the compass / amulet. Doesn't really look like an amulet, though. It looks like a compass. Or a timepiece.
Newfies also say it, Horror King.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And for those of you that aren't Canadian, Newfies are what people call people from Newfoundland, our easternmost province?
Yeah. Well, what you have to understand, Christian, is that race is a construct invented by horrible people in the past to justify colonialism. So no, race doesn't matter. Now, overall. I mean, today, racists still use race to divide people, so you have to fight against that. But no, it doesn't matter what race someone is. There's literally, and this is a fun fact that I think most people know, but it's a very fun fact. All of human civilization outside of Africa is descended from 30,000 people who left Africa 50,000 years ago. Whereas millions of people stayed in Africa. And as a point of fact, there is more genetic diversity between Africans in Africa, in different parts of Africa, than there is between me, the whitest man in the world, and someone born in Japan. We're all the descendants. Like, unless you are living in Africa and your people have always lived in Africa, we're all the descendants of the same 30,000 people. So the idea that you would think that anyone was any different from you is absolutely absurd.
That being said, full supporters of Black Lives Matter.
Well, of course. But I'm saying you have to fight against.
That's the fight against racism.
Yeah, that's the fight against racism. But using race to divide people is insane. And Black Pride people, Hispanic Pride, yes, Asian Pride, all use that, have to organize that way to fight against white supremacy. The only thing that isn't okay is white pride, because then you're saying you're pro-colonialism, which is one of the worst things you can be in favor of.
And you need to acknowledge that there is a certain, white privilege.
Oh, of course. That's, again,
Where
you're the
you can't
colonizers.
understand someone else's...
Boom. Damn right they have. You're the colonizers. That's what the white privilege is. I'm saying everybody matters, Christian. That's the point. White people, quote-unquote white people, made up the idea that we should divide people by race so they could be in charge.
I was able to meet them in the park this afternoon.
It's like people say, you have to defend white culture. What's white culture?
Alice
Mayonnaise?
to count to 3 with her blocks.
Like, people are like, we have to defend white culture. There's no such thing as white culture. You think Germans have anything in common with French people? Have anything in common with Irish people? Have anything in common with Dutch people? Nope. No, they made up a category so that it could solely so they could exclude other people from it. It's fascinating. There's plenty of wonderful books on this subject you can read, Christian. But what I would suggest is go to Twitter and follow Michael Harriot. It's Michael, Harriot. Michael Harriot. He's an amazing journalist and opinion writer who who talks about this stuff really effectively.
Well, tartar sauce is freaking fantastic.
Tartar sauce. Well, that's kind of true, Marluxia, but again, white is a category that quote-unquote white people made up. Essentially, white is whatever the in-group is, whatever the people in power is. So historically, white started out just being Anglo-Saxons. That's right. Germans were not considered white. Italians sure as hell weren't considered white, right? Even French people would sometimes not be considered white. And then as they, oh no, I thought it was going to go up. As they gradually included people, suddenly Italians were allowed to be white. Irish people were allowed to be white, and so on and so forth. White is just a term for who's in charge. Right?
And yes, I agree with you about sexism is also...
Hey, Michael, I'm just explaining to people why... I'm just explaining to people that there's that race isn't a created construct to help colonialism work. You have to imagine that you're part of a group that is superior to other people, or else colonialism is obviously a murderous nightmare.
Yes, I did see your comment, Horror King, about Ireland. And yes, I understand the whole
What?
all the time comment.
The hell is that?
A bright light shining in my eyes? So
Yes.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, Michael. I appreciate you saying that. They do, but they didn't at first, Marluxia. That's the point.
Do you want me to show that?
No, not the first one. Thanks, Christian. I read a lot. But fun fact, and this is true, Marluxia, Russians were only very recently considered white by quote-unquote white people.
Yes, I did find it funny, Horror King. It's something my parents actually say about me. I avoid the sun a lot.
Harry Truman was such a despicable racist, and this is a fact. He said, I can never make a deal with Russians because genetically they're basically Mongols and therefore could never be trusted. That's an actual thing Harry Truman said. And you want to know why a Cold War happened? Partially because Harry Truman was such a racist jerk. Can I move this? I thought it would. The black stones react to that.
I avoid the sun to such an extent that I actually often swim with a hat on.
So are you like 99% Irish? Like
There's a lot of Irish.
There's so much weakness to the sun in you. It's crazy.
You know what my mother's maiden name is?
Gotcha, Michael.
There's Irish there. I mean,
so there you go.
It's weird to you to think that it comes from my mother's side because, you know.
Nice,
she
Caleb.
is
I should have.
so
I didn't know that
different
was
in
your real
skin
name.
tone
Yes,
from-
Lindner is quite a German last name.
It's going again.
Yeah, my mother is quite a different skin tone from me, so you never think of the Irish side as
No, I
being my
don't.
mother's side of the family.
But it
because,
is.
You know, there's also some Indigenous Canadian in there.
Well, here it is.
as
Here it
well.
is.
And of course,
Time doesn't change things. Light does not move across sky. Does grow dimmer and brighter. See, we're stuck in a null time zone.
my father is extraordinarily pale French Canadian.
Yeah, incredibly pale.
Like, he's not as pale as me because he spent his life outdoors.
But he's a very pale person, generally. Oh no, it's totally fine, King of Myth. You don't have to participate in that thing. We're not here to talk about critical race theory. It just happened to come up. You have a good night, Christian. It just happened to come up because Christian was curious about it. Hey, Bendy, what's up? So am I supposed to climb down here? This place... Oh, I just noticed the giant skeleton for the first time. Giant skeleton.
I see that.
These guys, I'll say this about the frictional game guys. Frictional game guys. They got an eye for some arresting images. Oof. And sorry, everybody. It's a chance my thoughts on critical race theory are going to make some people uncomfortable. I suggest you do some reading on the subject. It's an incredibly fascinating subject, but I won't drone on about it, because we are here for video games. Well, that's nice of you to say, Caleb. I cannot claim to be a trustworthy person, because that's literally something you can't say about yourself, but I appreciate you saying that. I do try to be nice, but it's more important to be kind than to be nice.
Hello back, Bendy. I'm going to say it for Guru.
I already said hi.
Well, I said it again.
Good. Yeah, she's got a lot of Irish, whereas my family is Irish going back... 1, 2, 3. What is the 17th century generations-wise? We're talking like 16 generations before, since we came from Ireland. And this is a true fact about my family. They were going to North Carolina, and there's a lot of my family in North Carolina, but it's 16 generations back. And their boat crashed in Nova Scotia. And so this whole, essentially, town's worth of people crashed in Nova Scotia. Most of them were related, honestly. And then they, half of them were like, well, let's keep going to North Carolina. And the other half was like, this is fine. We got to cross the ocean. That was the hard part. Why don't we just stay here? And that's my half of the family. So there's literally a town in Nova Scotia that's like 60% people I'm related to. It's kind of great, really. Nice, Bendy.
Whereas my Irish side of the family just...
Oh, I'm not horking. That's my
settled
point. I said all of the Irish in my family is 16 generations back horking. That was my point. That's exactly what happened, Super 8. They were just like, seems fine to us. I guess we live here now. Cool, Caleb. I have very few friends who aren't gay. Is that fair to say?
That is very fair to say. About her friend. So, totally supportive here.
I have almost no friends. All of my friends I inherited from her.
That's not true, but...
Mostly true. And so while on my side, I don't have a lot of gay friends, she used to work in a comic book store. And if you want to find out where all of the gay people are, it's at the comic book store. That's just a fact. 100% true. You want to find gay people in your community, you start at the comic book store.
I can remember someone one day being like, long story short, I have an English literature degree, and people think that means you want to be a teacher, which I totally don't. And I was like, no, I don't really want to spend that much time with children.
Yeah.
And someone said, but you worked in a comic book shop for years. Why would you do that if you didn't want to work with children? And I was like, children didn't shop in the comic book shop. Like, there were some teenagers coming in. Like, a friend of mine at the time was a teenager.
Yeah.
And she used to come in to buy her anime stuff.
Yeah. Oh, this is so creepy. There's finally a monster looking for us.
Agreed. We actually have had legalized gay marriage in Canada since, I want to say 2000. No.
It's got to be like 99. We'd have to check.
It's 99.
Well, I remember this. There was this giant drama because George Bush ran on making gay marriage illegal forever.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted to amend the Constitution to stop gay people from getting married. And so we were talking about it one day, and I was literally like, and this is how out of touch I was with this stuff at the time. I've learned to get a lot better with issues. So I say to you, it's so disgusting that they won't let gay people get married. In fact, when are we going to let that happen in Canada? And she says to me, it happened 8 years ago. And I'm like, it did? Yes. And our lives didn't change at all. Yeah. Nobody noticed that we let gay people get married.
Well, we
oh,
like,
Jesus,
what
the hell is that?
Noticed.
Well, of course, but I'm saying the country didn't notice.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's fantastic, Christian.
Yeah.
Careful.
But yes, we have a lot of...
This place is way too dark.
LGBT,
Oh, no. It's another guy.
Plus friends
Yeah.
who are just a part of our lives. Like, I I sometimes forget that's not normal for people.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it actually is normal. Statistically speaking, it's normal for most people. They just don't realize that.
Oh, yeah.
Gay.
Everybody's got a gay friend, even
Yeah.
if they don't know it.
Exactly.
It's like that old line about, I don't remember who said it, and it's like, every man playing in a professional sports league has been in a locker room with a gay guy. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And just because they weren't out doesn't mean you haven't been on a team with a gay guy.
Oh, and by
And
the
there
way,
was no
it
problem.
wasn't the
Damn it.
you were aware of gay marriage. Your response was about gays in the military.
That was it.
And I was
Thank you.
like, we've had gays in the military for a really long
Yeah,
time.
I was forgetting what that
the
story
same way
was.
as we have women in combat. No one cares.
Where is this? What is it reacting to? Nice. That's fantastic, Christian. Well, no. Caleb, you don't actually have... I mean, anybody can make any kind of ceremonial commitment they want. The only reason to get married is for the tax advantages it provides. Like, literally, you can have any kind of commitment ceremony you want, and I would consider that valid and a way to live your life. But when it comes to questions of taxation, and from a legal standpoint, for example, if somebody dies, their spouse gets all of their stuff without having to pay tax on it. Basically, all marriage is a way to say to the government, for tax purposes, please consider us one person from now on. That's all governmental marriages. Right? Like, gay people have always been getting married throughout history. It's just a question of, does the government recognize it for the purposes of taxation? And now they do. Thank God. In North America. Actually, do they have it in Mexico yet?
What?
Gay marriage.
I don't know.
That is something I cannot speak to.
Actually,
yeah, it's
I
just a
think
question
they
of
do.
taxation.
I think they had it before America.
Yeah.
I think.
That's exactly right, Super 8. Yeah, you have to be able to make medical decisions for your spouse. And again, that's a legal question. Like, legally, this is a true fact. No! I thought that was the way to go, but I think I was wrong. It's very hard to see down here, and I'm trying to use my compass to direct me.
Although...
What people used to do, and this is true, they would adopt their spouses legally, gay people, because that way they would be able to make medical decisions for each other and have tax benefits when it came time to, when one of them died and they were their beneficiary.
I believe you're right about 2017
Oof.
Horror King. I have friends that had celebrated it at the time.
Well, it's funny, Michael. What it comes down to is Greeks. The Greeks acknowledged that there were different types of romance and love. They had like many different categories of that. Like, so you look at the Iliad, right? And it's this wonderful story of this guy trying to get his wife back. But at the same time, what's the most interesting love story in there? It's Achilles and his friend.
Yeah.
You know? And that's like the key romantic story in that entire tale. But they were both soldiers, and love between soldiers was considered one of the most powerful kinds of love.
Yeah.
And then, of course, at the same time, that was different parts of... different eras of Greek history had different things. By comparison, they had crazy right-wing periods where they decided they hated gay people and, you know, executed people for preaching that being gay was okay. Let's just say somebody famous got murdered because of their opinions vis-a-vis that.
Good night, Christian.
You have a
And
good
yes,
night, Christian.
We agree about free Medicare. We have socialized healthcare here in Canada and quite love it.
Very good, Super 8. Fun fact, I made a cheesecake yesterday as a housewarming present for someone. I think it's going to be pretty good. No, yeah, free healthcare it's insane that any country doesn't do it. And every country does do it except for America. It's telling me to go in this direction when I tried to go, like, look at this, right? So, I'm up on top of this, like, walkway, and it goes away from there. There's a light over there I think I need to get to, but when I drop down, I hit a wall when I tried to walk over there.
Weird.
I can't see the way down. Wait, okay, maybe I got to the... I think I got to the other... Oh, alright, I think I got to the other side of the wall that was blocking me. Canada's a beautiful country, and if you're visiting it, I would recommend you go one of two places. Either British Columbia, because we have rainforests there that are some of the most beautiful in the world, or Nova Scotia, because the ocean there is incredible. And you can easily drive to PEI, which is where Anne of Green Gables was set, and is probably the best place in Canada to live if you're super rich. It's not cheap to live in Prince Edward on PEI, or Prince Edward Island, as it's called. Hey, it's part of the plane. How did part of the plane get in
I
here?
also think where
She
we
agrees
live,
with me.
like Ontario, yes,
Ontario's great.
Is quite great. Like there's some like Niagara
Algonquin
Falls
Park,
is in-
Niagara Falls, yes.
Yeah, like
Obviously,
there's-
our single most popular tourist attraction, Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
But I think everybody knows about that, which is why I like to recommend.
Yeah,
What?
but yes, the East Coast is amazing.
The East Coast and the rainforests of British Columbia.
Yeah.
Vancouver Island is amazing.
Vancouver Island is phenomenal.
Yeah, if you can go to Vancouver Island, go to... Oh, yeah, okay, so that's what the toy was about. It's their dead daughter's toy.
It's not cool.
Oh, thanks for the downer.
Paris.
Yes, no, I can't have any of the cheesecake, Horror King.
But
It's true, you don't trust evil compasses. I'll give you
He
that.
will be making me a cheesecake very soon.
Oh, she's jealous about the cheesecake I
because
made.
I'm very jealous of the cheesecake.
She just has to decide what kind of cheesecake she wants,
It's
and
so
I'll...
cruel to come home and smell
cheesecake
the
that you can't eat.
smell of
I know.
cheesecake.
No perfume?
Such
be
a
like-
monster.
Oh, I can't eat that
Just the
cheesecake?
fingers. You said
Especially
it was
since
so
you made it a
always
cheesecake that I'm allergic to.
Yeah, just one button, King of Myth, on the... there should be one button on the keyboard to just nope out of the game instantaneously.
Yeah.
Cool, Caleb. Yeah, you can check out what they look like online and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Actually, Hoguru makes an amazing blueberry cinnamon cheesecake.
that's
it's
true.
phenomenal.
The trick is, if you put in fruit like that, you have to increase the cooking time by like 10%, or it doesn't fully ripen, because the fruit adds a bunch more water to the cheesecake.
The cheesecake in the fridge that's the housewarming gift is... What?
Chocolate raspberry.
Chocolate raspberry. I agree. Chocolate raspberry does sound disgusting. I don't think that's what you meant. But I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
the App Store. Is it not available on PC? King of Myth, I don't play games on phones or tablets. Anyway, this is going to be a perfect time to take a break. We survived a plane crash, traversed a desert, spelunked through some caves,
Salim?
explored a monster thing out of time, but we're about to find out that our baby daughter died, and I can't emotionally handle that at this moment. So now we're going to pause the game. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. We'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir. And no, the stream isn't stopping. We're about to start our second game. I was just, stopping that part of the stream, the first game we played, because I post the sections of the stream as videos later on. It is not stopping the recorder. This is quite weird.
Well, you were having trouble with that keyboard earlier.
Yeah, we just bought this keyboard.
Well, you don't know if it's the keyboard or the
Yeah, but the
USB
mouse hasn't
button.
been having any problems at all.
But a mouse will still work in a faulty USB. when
That's
the
true.
doesn't.
Keyboard is way more complicated.
Yeah.
You're right.
So you don't necessarily know that that's the problem.
You know what we'll do? We'll go get the keyboard, the chonky with the red letters on
Yeah.
it. We'll try that one and see if it works.
Exactly. Yeah, I believe, to answer a previous comment, I believe all your cheesecakes are New York style.
Which one is New York style?
Well, isn't that like the baked cheesecake we think of as cheesecake?
Yeah, the one that uses sour cream and gets hardened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with
Not
the
that
cream
not that
crunch.
nonsense that doesn't use sour cream and it only uses cream cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not a real cheesecake.
It's like that heavy cheesecake
Yeah,
that you think of as
Yeah, the big,
cheesecake.
chonky, heavy cheesecakes is the one I make. I will be right back, everybody. We're going to start our second game, which is Partisan 1941, a game about shooting Nazis, as all games should be.
I'm good with that.
If you don't have a chance to shoot either a Nazi or a Klan member in a video game, somebody did something wrong in the design stage.
Unless it's just about cute kittens, and then it's still okay. Or that one that was the dinosaur game, the adorable dinosaur game.
That's true.
I liked that game. That sucks, Caleb. I'm actually allergic to wheat, but Hoguru has cracked making a wheat-free cheesecake for me, so that's fantastic. I know, I can totally take it over. What should we do, Horror King? Given that I've had 2 migraines in a week, I'm not going to be playing any video game tonight because, you know, I still have a little bit of eye sensitivity stuff happening. You hate bees, Bendy? I mean, I like bees from a distance.
Somebody like beads?
No, Bendy said I hate bees. And I said I like them, but only from a distance.
Beads?
What's the first next-gen game everyone's going to buy, Caleb asked?
Oh, well, I can tell you the first next-gen game I got sent. God, what is it called? It's this, building game. Yes, Your Majesty. It's called, or Yes Majesty, or Yes, Your Majesty. It's a Kingdom Builder. It's coming out on launch day for the Xbox Series X.
Oh, Horror King, buzz off with those remarks.
Oh! You people are nightmares. I don't know how I deal with it. But anyway. Yeah, and of course, the first games I'm going to be playing, I already have Gears Tactics and Gears 5. So supposedly I'm allowed to just install those, and it'll be the upgraded version. I don't really know how it works, but supposedly I can just go to my account and download that to my Xbox One X, and it'll be... Oh, sorry, the Series... Not One X. My Xbox Series X, and it'll be the upgraded version. So, wish me luck. Now, it might not be like the Xbox Series X version. It might just be a better looking version of the One X version. I don't know exactly how it works. I've only ever played it on PC. But the point is, I'll be able to play it on a console, finally. The frame rate I was getting on my PC was not very good. Really enjoyed the game, though. Like, Gears 5 is great. Alright, Partisans, 1941. Where, a Russian lady, and I don't know, a French dude, and another... Oh, no, they're all Russians. They're all Russians. Nice. It's about Russians fighting Nazis.
Well, you should rush in to play this game, then.
I'm sad. I'm sad to know you today. Was what one? Oh, it's Daedalic. Nice. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Partisans, which apparently comes from Daedalic Entertainment, who I believe made those point-and-click adventures about... God, what was that? World... Eponia? No, that can't be right. Anyway, I'll look it up. The point is, they do good work. Thank you so much, Daedalic, for sending me a copy of this game for me to check out. Of course they're all fictional. Oh, nice. Good luck and have fun. Well, I'm killing Nazis. How can I not have fun? Paradox of Seasons, are those Rusty Lake games, King of Myth? Oof, Super 8. We're addicted to puns. It's disgusting.
Yeah, there really should be a disclaimer at the top of the stream.
Oh, yay! They're going to be speaking in Russian because it's set in Russia. This is great.
Oh, good one, Caleb.
See?
That's fantastic.
Yeah, first playthrough, I know. Let's check it out.
What was your second pun?
They're speaking Russian!
Yes, I quite enjoyed it, Horror King.
They do it to distract me is mostly why they do the puns here on the channel. It's true, fascists are the worst and need to be rooted out and dealt with at every opportunity. Oof. Hey, it's a T-34 that is not doing well for itself. Oh, damn.
Захватчики стремительно
That's weird,
продвигались
Bendy.
вперед, сравнивая с землей города и сжигая
Oh
деревни.
no.
Пали Минск, Смоленск, Новгород. Бомбардировкам подверглись Киев, Севастополь. Под
Damn.
угрозой оказались Ленинград и Москва.
And then they fought the Battle of Stalingrad, and well, we all know how that turned out.
Тысячи советских бойцов оказались в котлах, в том числе командир роты капитан Зорин.
Captain Zorin?
Попытки выйти из
Thumbs up
окружения
emoji.
был взят в плен и доставлен
Max
в
Zorin was the best James Bond villain ever, so
I agree.
Obviously, I'm
Bendy
happy.
should totally use those
лагерь.
puns.
Его должны были отправить в место постоянного содержания.
oh
Зная, что
no.
для него и товарищей это будет дорога в один конец. Он начал
Oh god damn it,
готовиться к
Zorin.
но фашисты об этом прознали.
40 years later, his son, Max, would battle James Bond on the Golden Gate Bridge and lose. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. So what kind... Like, I know this is turn-based, but what kind of game is it? Wait. We're actually starting in an internment camp? Oh, look! They can sell the game over the world. Look. See? It's a black cross. So we know they're Nazis, but there's countries you can't sell it in if there's swastikas in the game. So they have to replace it with something that, you know, looks Nazi-ish, which I really love. Otherwise, you couldn't sell it in Germany.
Oh, Horror King, you're going to be the death of Hoguru with this punning of yours.
That was so great. There was a guy speaking German and the interpreter speaking at the same time.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. God, they put the production value into the voices. Perfect example, Super 8. Damn, Zorin. You're the second best Zorin there is.
So, the YouTube
Well, that's when we're
algorithm-
wrapping up King of Myths, so you're fine.
The YouTube algorithm censors the word gay but not Nazi.
Yeah, that's questionable. Oof. So is this going to be a Desperados type thing, or a, like, turn-based?
Нас 170 миллионов. Все равно всех не перестрелять.
Oh, no! Nice! Zorin!
Some people, Bendy, would say that you do have a good sense of humor by not finding other people's puns funny.
No, yeah, that would be
I
the
think they're
preferable
wrong.
sense of humor.
But, you know, Poker
You were right to roll
clearly
your
disagrees
eyes.
with-
Пока охранники отвлеклись.
Oh my god, it's Desperados type strategy. I love Desperados type strategy. Alright. Oh, nice. Waz, you move the camera, rotate with... Oh, yeah, so it's just the same controls as my beloved. In fact, now that I look at the screen, this is obviously inspired by Commandos and Desperados. Which are great, because those are some of my favorite games. Well, I think it was, like, questionably jammed, so I get it. Starts automatically using stealth movement if I'm close to an enemy. I don't see any enemies. Oh, there he is. Yep. Oh my god. This couldn't be more of a Desperados game if it tried. The outlines on characters, the vision cones. Oh, this is great. Boom. Gotcha, Bendy. Thanks, King of Myth. So I should just Google Rusty Lake. Well, not Google. Search for Rusty Lake on Steam. I will. Cone of vision. Move your cursor to the enemy and press R and B to see it. Cape out of the cone and don't get caught. So you can only see one person's cone at a time. Oh, that's cool. Go for it, Caleb. Straddle the line. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Do I have a quick save? I feel like I should have a quick save. I do have a quick save, as I knew I would. So here's a question. What was the first one to default F5 and F9 to quick save and quick load? Was it Doom? Was it Wolfenstein? Where did that start? Because so many games use F5 and F9. Bravo, Super 8. Well, I mean, the game's been out a couple of weeks, so you may have seen it being played already, King of Myth.
Why did the chicken
And if not,
cross
it's
the road,
very
Andy?
similar to Commandos and Desperados, just as a control scheme. Double click to sprint. It's more noisy, though. Yeah, I know. Let's check out his cone of vision. So wait for it, and... that was not much of a sprint, dude. And we autosave at checkpoints. Thanks, King of Myth. I appreciate you dropping by. We're here every night for streams, as it says on the front page of my channel now.
Weeknight.
Yes, every weeknight for streams. Weekends, we play Girls and Panzer and Requests. Okay, you can use certain objects to hide from enemies. So, left mouse button to go in, right mouse button to exit. Highlight objects you can interact with. Oh, nice. Lost and I'm found, and I'm hungry like the wolf. When can I start breaking these people's necks? They are Nazis. That is a lot of Nazis. Thank God I was very quiet. Love the free camera. Big fan of the free camera. Oh, that's nice, Super 8. And what does Mr. Jesus! Oh, that's not good. And what does Mr. Scale do? Climbing? Oof. Oh, this is bad, everybody. Well, you escaped, Zoran. Did you forget that part? The part where you escaped? Alright, let's head in. Nice. See Russian soldiers. Haven't. Uh-oh. Yes, cardboard boxes are useful. Container looting.
We're always a fan of bad
Nice.
jokes, Horror King.
Well, one of us is. Ooh, knife. Looks like it's time to start stabbing some Nazis.
I told you my favorite bad joke ever before we were dating, so you might
That's
say
true.
you're not a fan.
But I liked it
But
anyway.
you're really a fan.
Equip your knife in the upper weapon slot. Drag and drop the item to the right slot or double click your left mouse button to equip. So that's it?
That was cute,
Oh,
Horror
he
King.
played with the knife when he picked it up. I'm a big fan of Commander Zoran. No wonder his son turned into such an awesome dude.
I'm enjoying that villain name, or sorry, vigilante name, Caleb.
Yeah. Oh, bravo, Horror King. Alright, here we go. Stealthily takedowns. Allow you to kill your target. However, your prey will resist for a short while, producing noise that can be heard by other enemies. You can hide enemy corpses using environmental objects to keep them from being found. Oh, dang! No, I tried to pick him up. Oh, I have to pick that button. Okay. Hey, Gaming X.
Oh,
I don't get that joke, Super 8.
that was
Oh, tentacles. Oh, God, I had to say it out loud. You're terrible, and you should be ashamed of yourself. So anytime I want to save, I can just hit F5 and we're good, right? Yeah.
Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock-ish, he starts the stream,
Yep.
finishing around 11, and Saturdays and Sundays, noon till about 2.
Yep. And if you ever want a reminder of the schedule, just go to the Hidden Object Guru channel And like the YouTube channel, the banner has all the info on it. Finally. Okay. Can't see me while I'm in bushes. Oh, they can't see corpses in bushes either. Nice. Oh, that's what the... There's literally a thing on screen telling you that. A big no-see icon. No, you save by pressing a button. I just happened to do it while hiding in the outhouse. You weirdo. Alright, so how far can this guy see? Oh, not far at all. We're good. Yeah, someone took the... Because I just played the new Desperados 3 earlier this year, which is amazing, by the way. And this is the exact same game, except Russians killing Nazis. So, better. Okay, that's a Western. It's pretty damn good. I'm not going to say this is better. Okay, someone dropped a bomb here. That's not encouraging. Oh, I thought I was inside some bushes there. Alright. I can go into that building? Nice. I do not think she did, Horror King.
Oh, what
Cool,
famous...
King of Myth. Yes, there are, at last count, 1,200 new subscribers because of the Little Hope stuff. So
Well, it was quite alarming.
thank you for
King.
dropping by. We always appreciate new subscribers. Or even just people who don't subscribe and hang out and visit the channel. Skill tree? There's a skill system in this game? Oh my god.
Neat.
Learn 3 skills in the previous tier. Yes, I know how skill trees work. You can see the number of skills near the right of your skill tree. Okay, let's do this. This is Partisans. Yeah, you can, Mike. It's not complicated. You used to know that because you tried to put interrupting messages on my stream. Never worked, but you tried, and I respected that. Kill low-rank enemies faster while in stealth. Yes, I'll take that skill. Oh, I already have that skill. Oh, so I have to decide on another skill. Knife throwing! What? Partisan throws a knife to silently kill an enemy. It can be picked up and used again. Oh my god, this is Desperados 3. Like, this is exactly Desperados 3, but about guys killing Nazis. Russians killing Nazis during World War II. What more do you want, America? Groups of enemies. Traveling alone can be easily neutralized. Distract much harder. You need revenge trying to let them see you. I won't. Do you see a group of enemy anywhere? I don't. So how do I throw a knife? F. Sucker. And then you click on the thing. Nice. Oh, that works really well. And that's the drop him button? No. I guess he's just saying I'm holding that dude? Okay. Wow, this is cool. That sounds really badass, Bendy. Yeah, I haven't played Shogun Tactics yet, but after what a great time I had, some of your right person can be used at a distance. Yeah, no, I just did that. Oh, seriously? Let me try that again. Hey, buddy. See, it automatically moves into knife throwing range. And I failed the mission because I let him see me. Let him make a noise, sorry. Yeah, I should play Shogun Tactics because I love Desperados 3 and I'm loving this. And Shogun Tactics is apparently every bit as good. Okay.
Good one, Horror King.
Oh, whoops. I forgot when I saved. That's embarrassing. Stabby, stabby. Yeah, I totes didn't see that guy because his uniform made him completely blend in with the shadows, which, you know, good uniform. I guess that's what it was for. This time I'll wait till he turns around before I kill him. I'm not surprised, Mike. The original Desperados was that way too, as was Desperados 2. Although if it gets unfairly difficult, I don't know what to say. Is he looking for his friend who I killed and wondering where he is? No, I guess not. See? It puts on the ground how close you're going to have to get to him before you use it. I'm going to automatically keep following until I can throw the knife. God, they've thought of everything with this game. He made a lot of noise when he collapsed. Okay, let's just hide you here. Train! Looks like one of us will be taking a train. Huh? Huh? No one knows what that's a reference to, Hogaru. Oh, okay.
Huh?
What?
I know what it's a reference to.
Well, of course. You're familiar with the greatest song ever written by humans or by beasts. Traveling far, taking a train. I told you after I was done with my Horror King, after we're done with all the stressful stuff right now. But yeah, probably this weekend. Hey, Leviathan, it's Partisans 1941. So if you're familiar with Shogun Tactics or Desperados 3, it's exactly the same game, but you play as Russians killing Nazis in 1941. Meaning, it's amazingly badass. But it's exactly the same game as those. And those are both good games. Oh, yeah. No, it's exactly the same. Like, this genre was invented, as I understand it, with Commandos, where you played as SAS dudes back in, like, 1994 or 5. And then Desperados happened, and then the genre just kind of went away for a lot of years. But then it came back with Shadow Tactics, and now it's back in force. We're almost there, everybody. I am so on board for this game. Yeah, so if you like Shadow Tactics... Which one is Iron Harvest? Is that the one that's World War I but with mechs? Or am I thinking of something else? Yeah, tactical real-time stealth games. It's not a hugely popular genre. Unusual encounters. A container, sorry. Collect the contents of the nearest pile of stones. I will. First I have to hide. Where's this pile of stones? Okay, they're busy. Grenade? Oh, it's a stone. Oh, I'm learning how to distract people. That's fine. I wanted to be grenades so I could kill all of them. So I'm going to make them look left and I go right. I made too much noise. So let's save before I do this so I don't screw up. So where's my stone? Oh, I have to put it in inventory. Alright, so I'll just move that into my second inventory slot. Oh, it goes in there. Okay, so I press Z. And then I just move over here. I don't sprint, though, because then they would hear me. Nice. That's cool, Caleb. I have no, despite my love of singing, I have no musical talent whatsoever.
You're a good singer.
No, but no musical talent. Like, no instruments, no ability to write or conceive of music. But yeah, music, I'm quite impressed by people who craft music.
That's fantastic, Caleb. I've always been jealous of people who can write music.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's amazing.
I have a great ear.
She's great for recognizing music and knowing about music, but writing it's a whole other thing.
Yeah, I can play music.
Yay!
I have played a few instruments.
They tried.
But yeah, never had the skill for writing music, which I always was very sad about.
I don't know what Raptor is or who Raptor is, Bendy, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, he has an Uncle Vasya. Yeah, I don't care if I'm playing it on easy. I'm just enjoying the game, people. This is going to be great. She's got a Makarov?
Лекарство еще не подействовало, но, думаю, выкарабкается. У нас парень
Yay.
Лисгавтовец.
А кто это, Лисгавтовец?
What is that?
Студент физкультурного института. Есть
Oh,
такой в
cool.
Ленинграде. Слышь, хозяин, мы у тебя переночуем, а утром уйдем. Санек говорил про какую-то землянку в лесу.
A dugout, you say? Tell me more.
Охотников.
Да я не... Ой, смотрите, полицаи. Они, наверное, нас ищут. Что делать?
Тебе оставаться в доме со старшиной, а я выйду к ним, поздороваюсь.
Постойте.
Oh, this is so cool.
Пистолет и лекарство.
Oh, Vasily.
Получился отличный подпольщик. Ждите здесь.
He'll make a great conspirator. That's fantastic. All right, we're going to pause this game here, but expect to see more Partisans 1941 on the channel, because, hoo boy, it's one of my favorite genres, and the subject matter I am absolutely here for. For now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and upcoming games, but until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir. Oh my god. So are Daedalic Entertainment also the guys who put out Shadow Tactics? I gotta check this. No. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, of course they are. What am I saying? So they took the engine. Oh, they also sent me Witchit, so I should check that out. So they took the engine from Shadow Tactics and and Deponia. See? Okay. I called it Eponia, but it was Deponia. That's a weird trailer. Cryofall, which I liked the beta I played, but then they started focusing on multiplayer stuff, and I'm like, nope, don't care. I checked out immediately. Yeah, Shadow Tactics is incredible. And they took the engine, they're like, okay, let's do that again, but with Nazis. While the guys who did it... Yeah, no, of course I'm old enough to play Desperados 3. I played the original. Went and... Okay, that's weird. So the guys who made Shadow Tactics went off and made Desperados 3 with the same basic engine for a different developer. But the publishers of Shadow Tactics said, hey, we're going to also take the engine and have somebody make another this kind of game. Oh, that's really cool. Well, I enjoyed Shadowrun back in the day. I did not see your comments about Fallout. Oh, that hurts. What did you say about Fallout? You should pull the trigger. Desperados 3 is amazing. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Horror King. But, I mean, it was even longer for Desperados to come out. Fallout 3, if you look at the time, only came out like 11 years after Fallout 2 or something. Maybe 12? Whereas Desperados 2 was back in... what, 98? 99? Something like that? Or maybe 2000. And the Desperados 3 was this year. Oh, you haven't, Caleb? Well, this is real-time stealth tactics, and it's a fun genre. I would suggest you, if you can find it on sale, start with Shadow Tactics, which is really boss. Or again, if you can get a good sale on Desperados 3. If that looked fun to you, I can tell you it's a consistently entertaining genre. Damn. $30 right now is not terrible. Like, that's not a terrible price. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mike. It wasn't that long. Not like Desperados 2 to Desperados 3. That's a gap. Which Shadowrun Super 8? If you mean the new one, then yes, I did enjoy Shadowrun. But I like Shadowrun since back when I played it on both the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, which were two completely different games, by the way. Different developers, completely different games. It's not like they were each adapting the same story or anything. They were just totally different games. And they were both really good. Oh. Man. But that Partisans 1941 is badass. Oh, okay, Cal. Well, then don't. I'm not going to recommend you change your mind.
I'm not a fan of tactics games either.
I hear you, Super 8. It's easy to get lost in that game. Oh, Horror King. I get that. I gotta finish it in Bracelet because I have to review it, and I really liked it. And I would also like to get back to a little something called Professor Lupo Ocean, because I love the Professor Lupo franchise. I know it's only 2 games, but it's still technically a franchise.
It is delightful.
Yeah, it's so cute. The puzzles are so great. I know all the monsters are horrific, but in the art style, they're all mega adorbs. Also, it seems to be set like 1,000 years after the previous game, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that sounds great. So is it called Rebirth because something about the ghost of her daughter is in the game? Something like that? I guess we'll find out as we go through it. Anyway, for now, we're going to wrap up the stream. Thanks to everybody who dropped by. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. We're going to be back here tomorrow night with more hot new games. Do I know what we're going to be playing yet? No! I don't! Although, don't be surprised if you see me upload a little more of Cosmocrats, because that thing was boss as hell. Yeah. And again, always a pleasure to have you guys here. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Be sure to like the stream, because only if the stream receives likes will YouTube tell people that it's a good thing to drop by and see. I wish I didn't have to ask you to do that, but I do, because that's how YouTube works. Did we hit our new subscriber target tonight? No, we're still... I mean, we got like 10 new subscribers while we were on stream, which is nice, but you know, we were hoping to cross 700 before I go to bed tonight, and that may or may not happen. That's 14,700, obviously. All right. Not yet, but thank you. Remember what game, Bendy? Oh, right. I'm going to look up Rusty Lake while I'm here. It's called Rusty Lake. Oh, Apex Legends. Rusty Lake Paradise, Rusty Lake Roots, Rusty Lake Hotel, and Rusty Lake Bundle. Oh, so the bundle's got all of the games. All right, I'm going to... Wait, hold on. But the bundle costs more than buying the games individually. Is there other stuff in it? Oh, there's a movie and another game.
Gaming X is reminding you to check your Discord.
Oh, thanks, Gaming X. I'll do that. All right, I'll see y'all back here tomorrow night. Iron Harvest. Oh, no, don't worry. I'm not going to forget Iron Harvest. I very much remember Iron Harvest. They didn't send me a copy, but I did look very long and hard and considered getting it. But I rarely buy games because I get sent too much. And I can't justify buying games when people send me more games than I can play. Yeah, Iron Harvest looks badass. It's a RTS, like Command and Conquer, but it's set in World War I, except there are giant mechs everywhere. It's pretty cute. So, gotcha, Gaming X. We'll see y'all back here tomorrow, but until then, I'm going to say that's right.